This is the Metropolis Factor thick. It's got a grit to it. It's got a learning curve. I'm learning to trowel it. So you're going to have to practice a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to trowel on one coat, kind of a medium thickness, so that when we run our roller through it, you'll have the pattern enough to knock down a little bit. If you have it too thin, it's not going to knock down nicely. If it's too thick, it's just going to all run together. So we want kind of a nice, even, medium thickness.
What's the base?
Base is the Metropolis. It's a really nice, great adhesive primer. It seals well, and it also has that little bit of shark skin, a little grit to it.
Oh.
Yeah. Kathy's troweling on Factor.
Okay. Doesn't need to be perfectly smooth because we're going to take our roller. This one.
If anybody needs trowels, anybody need one? Because we also brought new ones. Everybody good? Okay.
You recommend wetting it?
Wetting the roller? No.
Okay.
But when you're on the wall, I found if you miss the wall a little bit, the Factor will stick better to it, just very lightly.
M-I-S-T.
I didn't put my, I'm going to leave mine like this because obviously I didn't put my board up high enough.
And Kathy, since we have a bunch of independent, creative people, if they want to do a different pattern.
Absolutely.
You know,
if you want to do
pattern
it diagonal.
or not even roll or
Or not
whatever,
even
right?
roll, and there's some different rollers up here that will give you a different look.
If you just want to trowel, just trowel, whatever.
And we're going to trowel the next one too, keep that in mind. So,
Kathy, can I ask you quickly,
Yes.
when you do this on the wall, would you recommend taping it off into sections?
I do panels.
Yeah, panels,
yes.
like if you
So
would
I'll
do it
show
like
you
a
some
grass
pictures.
cloth or something,
Yes,
like a panel.
like do it in panels.
Okay.
It's so much easier, and then do every other panel, and then
And then you come
and
back and you
retake
retake it, yeah.
So if you guys want to go ahead and start troweling, go ahead and knock it down.
Ladies.
And this is important, you
Ladies.
guys, because you want to use a really light touch on this one. We're going to mist it lightly with water, and then when I do it, I don't grab my trowel and
Yeah, you're floating.
we're floating it out. So we just want to like knock the peaks out of it. I can't do this. Ed was right. I need to put it up higher.
How much open time do you think you have? How much working time?
Oh, you have a lot of working time. I mean, you could leave this for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and come back and knock it down.